Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be putting a residential faucet in our bathroom sink. I thought I'd bring you guys along to show you how you got to do this. So here's what you're going to need. More than likely all the pipes in your camper are probably PEX piping. So you get these shut-off valves here. It's a 5/8 on this side, slides over the PEX and just locks on. And then this side over here is 3/8 compression fitting. You need one of them for the hot, one of them for the cold. And then your faucet will either come with, or you'll have to buy separate. Most of them come with cables coming down or lines coming down from the faucet itself. That is a 3/8. So then you slide this, you cut your PEX piping from your old sink, just cut it off with a pair of these cutters here, or a knife, but make sure you cut it straight. And then you slide this on it, and then that'll seal it off, and that's a valve, so you can shut it off if you ever need to right at the faucet. And then this right here, this 3/8 end, connects to your sink. Okay, so I know that this should probably go without saying, but before you cut these pipes here, you should probably make sure that you turn your water off. But nonetheless, I still lay down a towel here on the floor because it's going to leak a little bit. And then, so once you get them cut, let me get the bag open here. You take your little connector here. It's got this little plastic piece here. This plastic piece slides inside of your PEX pipe, and then this just slides on. Just make sure it's pushed on there good. Probably helps if you have all this stuff open beforehand, so you can just slide it all on as soon as you're ready for it. Okay, so now that those are on, now we need to get up in here and take these loose. Hopefully you guys have been able to see that pretty good. Okay, so now that we've got our pipes out of the way here, if you guys can see, it's two little black plastic nuts here. Just take them loose. They hold the actual faucet in. So here is the old faucet, and now it is out. We're done with that. Just set that there in the sink because it's probably gonna leak a little bit. So now here's the new plate. This is a sink that'll cover a 3-hole, or you can do a single hole. well, I guess it would just be a single hole no matter what, but it comes with a plate so you can cover where, like a faucet here, this one had 2 holes originally, so this plate here is big enough to cover both of them holes. So I just kind of try to halfway line them up to where I know it's covering both of them holes there, and then I just grab a pen, kind of try to mark it a little bit if I can, and then got a hole saw here. You just punch you a hole right there. We'll get back to that here in just a second. There's a metal brace up underneath here, right up there, that I got to take loose because that's going to be in the way, and I'll just move it around. Probably put it somewhere over in here, something, I don't know, it's hard to see. That's going to be hard to video. Okay, so now I'm going to I've got that bracket moved down there. I just moved it over here a little bit so it'd be out of the way of this. And I already know that that bracket was going to be in the way because we've got his and her sinks here in the bathroom, and I already installed hers a couple of weeks ago, and when I drilled this hole I ran into that bracket and I had to move it, so I knew that I was going to have to do that ahead of time. So let's go ahead and get this hole drilled and then get on with this. And there it is. Now I got a vacuum. We'll vacuum up all the wood shavings here and then get on with this. We got all them wood shavings vacuumed up. Set this plate on there. Grab our faucet. Feed it on down into there, just like that. Get it halfway lined up how we want it. And it comes a little bag of goodies here. And a deal to tighten it up with. So let's go down here. See if we can get this done. Just kind of halfway snug that up enough to where I can come up here and adjust this how I need it. I got it a little bit too tight. try to get it to where it looks proper here. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. So then take our little tool here. And tighten it down. Pretty good. So now, here's a crescent wrench over here. This here just threads on. These are them compression fittings I was telling you about. The 3/8 line. They also make these that instead of coming out straight, they come out to 90, and that probably would have been a little bit better for what I have got going on here, but oh well, this will work out just fine. So I'm just gonna do that. Check and make sure that all that stuff seems to be on there good. And it is, so that's what it looks like from the bottom. And I might see if I can find a way to kind of support that up just a little bit. It'll probably be okay like that, honestly. It's just secured back there with a zip tie. So I guess I could just put a zip tie on it up here to hold it up. Maybe loop these cables. But we'll figure that out as time goes. So now that I've got this all done, I've got my valves off. I'm going to turn the water on, come back inside, make sure that these aren't leaking at all, which they shouldn't be. And then I can turn my valves on, make sure that it's not leaking from here, and then turn the faucet on, make sure that it works out properly, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now I've got the water turned back on. So far so good, no leaks yet anyway. So let's go ahead and turn this one on. Okay, no leak. Turn the other one on. It's not leaking either. Okay, that's good. Now turn our faucet on. So now it's just bleeding out all the air. So once that's all said and done, just clean up your mess, and now you've got you a new residential faucet inside of your RV. Thank you for staying tuned and checking it out, and I wish you the best of luck if you go to do it yourself.